In an effort to avoid a lawsuit, the city of Clovis is preparing to transition from at-large elections to district-based voting.
One key part of that transition, trying to figure out how to draw the district map. KC24's Jason Toktagian reports tonight on how the council is using public input to help make these decisions.
The city of Clovis operates its elections at large, which means all 5 elected council members represent the entire city. But now with the change to district elections, each council member will have their own district. But the question tonight is which map is best?
Get as much input as possible.
The city of Clovis making the transition from at-large elections to district elections.
These are the residents of the city of Clovis.
Tonight, a packed house hearing the council members' arguments and options for the new district map.
I like 501 and 502, but is it better to have Old Town with 1 council member, or it may be wiser to have it with 2?
Why would anyone want it to be all 1?
Because that's a good question.
The switch comes in the face of possible litigation alleging the Clovis Council was in violation of the California Voting Rights Act of 2002. So now, with a new 5-district council, the future districts have been narrowed down to 3 choices.
An ideal thing is to have community members submit maps. I mean, they live here. You want to make the districts, in this case 5 districts for council, to be of equal population. And we get the population data from the previous census.
Each district would represent about 25,000 people.
They want to be contiguous. And we want to make sure that we don't split neighborhoods or communities of interest to the extent possible. And we want our districts to be compact.
Council members sharing their opinions on how to best represent each Clovis neighborhood.
502 pushes the southwest area almost all the way to Sierra, and I kind of like having the crossover of neighborhoods, apartments, single family, the Shaw corridor for commercial, and Old Town.
I think paper maps that are in color, because this is not a useful map to me. It's all the same color. I can't distinguish except looking at it here. So I think if we could have paper maps in color of these districts, it would be helpful.
And while the leaders are still undecided, the public still has time to create their own maps on the city's website. The deadline is February 21st.
I recognize 502. I think, I can't tell on my gray map, but I think it was the one that divided Old Town. That may not be quite right, so that might need an adjustment. But just as an observation, I'm drawn to the maps that are this way and not this way.
Jason Toktagian, KC24 Local News that Matters.